The Rowdy radio car of Doug Stanway going 573 at 127, 932 at 143 for the LTD station wagon over on the left-hand side. That's the Dial Your Own car of Nicholas Desimy. Rick Trunkett coming up next. The B3 Racing backed Duster. Done an all the livery to Matt, a original car, and he said it was a 6-cylinder car that he cut up. No, it is not a third-gen Hemi, as I once thought, just based on the fact that it's got a flat hood on it. It's actually got an old-school tunnel ram that's been cut up to make sure it fits under the flat hood. And Rick looking for something in the 790 category to finish his week. He'll face on with John Dodson, who's already gone 770 in the first pass today. Oh, and the drive shaft completely coming out of Trunkett's car. And Dodson thankfully spun the tires and got it stopped in time, because that could have been bad. There was a carbon fiber drive shaft, and that thing just came apart and basically ripped everywhere. And Dodson is trying to go around it. Hopefully doesn't pick up parts and pieces of it and cut his tire. Wow. So what basically happened there, ladies and gentlemen, more than likely is when Trunkett came off the starting line, you saw the car start to shake and shimmy like a shake weight. And what happened is it basically shook the drive shaft so bad that it started to come apart. The thing about carbon fiber, obviously it's nice and light, but it doesn't like impact of any kind. So what ends up happening is the drive shaft basically sheds itself. And the good part about that is it means instead of parts and pieces coming through your transmission tunnel, it all goes underneath the car. The problem with carbon fiber is it's very sharp when it comes apart. And John Dodson was trying to make pizza cutters out of his wheels and possibly was going to be on flats going all the way through. The other bad thing about carbon fiber, when it comes apart, it is very messy and time-consuming to pick up. So we will be down here for a little bit, as thankfully both drivers appear to be okay. And as I said, if there was any time possible for a car to spin the tires and not get into somebody, that would be John Dodson, as he spoke the tires. And thankfully that allowed him time to get everything stopped on the right-hand side and avoid Trunkett's disaster. So, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we are going to have a video on the live stream coming up here in just a minute. Once again, that's Tom Bailey's YouTube channel. That's Bailey. Make sure you go on, like, and subscribe, and check out all the cool behind-the-scenes stuff that we've been doing. Don O'Neill, Sam Chiat, and Adam Dory been out and about both at the racetrack and along the routes and at the checkpoints to make sure that they get all the data and how drivers and crews are surviving. And we're going to go to that right now.
All right, so Sick Week 2023.